Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Shannon Ali from 12productions.com. That's XIIproductions.com. Welcome to my MPC from Bass Form to Super Saiyan Blue series. This is where I basically teach anybody how to go from not being able to get sound all the way to being able to at least make some kind of simple beats and a simple song on MPC Live, MPC X, and MPC Software. So all my videos I'm gonna try to keep pretty short, and I ain't trying to waste nobody's time, and how tutorials are. So yeah, let's jump right into it. All right, like I said, I wanted to keep these pretty short and pretty straight to the point. No filler. So we're gonna hop straight into it on how to pretty much get sound out of whatever you're using. So you're gonna go to File, Edit, Preferences, and this is where you want to be in the Audio tab. Check your audio device or audio device type and device. I'm using ASIO drivers, but I mean, if you have something else, you'd be using that and select that. So you have like a Scarlett Focusrite interface, whatever. You would go down here and select it. As you see, I have a crap ton of stuff. So basically, you select wherever your monitors and or headphone jack is plugged into. That for me is my Mackie. You can even test it. The buffer size, depending on how fast your computer is, depends on how low you can put this without your computer sound like it's about to blow up. I usually keep mine around 256 or 512. You can also test it to make sure it's not staticky. As you can hear, it's not. So that being said, if you have an external MIDI controller or any kind of external MIDI devices, this is where you would find them and activate them. You go here to MIDI, activate MIDI inputs and select whatever. Right now I'm using my Chrome EX as my MIDI controller, so that's what I've selected, and my MPC Live. So yeah. Plugins, if you're coming from another program like Ableton or FL, or let's say if you're not just a first time starting producer, you're gonna have probably third-party plugins. This is where you would locate where they are. So wherever you installed them, rather that be like fucking freaking Steinberg or wherever you put your VSTs, you would click here and go find the folder and click select this folder. Then you would rescan or scan new as you get new VSTs and plugins and audios, effects, and all that good stuff. Sequencer, this is just some stuff that I'll go over in the next episode. Same thing with sync. Hardware, same thing. It's pretty much your defaults on what happens, or project defaults. This is your defaults on what happens when you open up new projects. So default master tempo, meaning the tempo for the whole project is automatically going to be set to 120. The rest of that stuff I'll go over later. I don't really need to know about that or that or that right now. All right, so that's basically how you get sound. And if you don't have sound, then you don't have your right audio engine selected, probably in your sound settings. Go down here and type sound settings, go here. Make sure these two correspond with what you have selected in what we just did in MPC. All right. That being said, let's see, I guess we'll go over easy stuff like tempo. So if you have the MPC Live or MPC X, you can click here to change your tempo, change whatever you want to, 122, hit do it. It'll change the whole tempo to the whole project to 122. If you have this selected, the sequence, it would just change the sequence you're on. We're gonna go through sequences later, but yeah, that's how you change it. If you were to do that on the software, it'd be right up here where my mouse is, and you just change it. It's kind of annoying that it goes down to decimal points, but whatever. Back to 120. All right, so that's how you set tempo. Another big thing that you need to know is how long you want your sequences, as in like how long you want your patterns. That's what they're called in like FL and like in Machine and a whole bunch of other stuff. You can change your bar length right up here. And the software, you see where my mouse is, you can change it to 8, 16, 24, blah, blah. My default's set to 8 because that's usually, I don't know, I feel like that's normal, at least for me. On the MPC, you select it right here. You can double click, it's kind of dumb. And you can also just use the knob wheel, go to whatever you want. Easy peasy, beautiful. Bar length, tracks. So I was gonna do, yeah, I guess I'll go over tracks a little bit. So tracks is what's highlighted right here, what I have on the software, where my mouse is, and right here. I want to go in depth on this in the next one, but I'm just going to tell you what's inside each track. Inside each track, you have a drum group, key group, plugin, MIDI, clip, and CV. I'm going to go into detail to those next time, but that's literally what's in the track. That's what makes up the tracks of your actual beat, basically. Sequences are built up of multiple tracks, so you can layer them however you want to. Programs, same thing. It can be a plugin program, it can be a key group, it can be anything. Yeah, I guess that's really it. Obviously, stop, play. I actually can't see that. There you go. Play, stop. Play, start, overdub. That's how you start, play, stop. Overdub will add on top of whatever you have recorded. If you hit record, it will overwrite everything that you've done. So I literally never use that button. So just use overwrite or overdub and you're good. That's easy stuff. And really that's it. So quick brief of what we did. Learn how to set up our audio engine to hear sound, because that's a big thing that I had a problem with when I very first started and didn't really know anything about anything. Learn how to do that. I went through every tab here briefly to let you know what's inside of them. We briefly talked about tracks. We learned how to change the tempo. We learned what's inside of tracks. We know what play, start, play, stop, and overdub is. That being said, on the next one is going to be probably a bit longer. I'm going to go in depth on each thing that track does, and it's going to be a better tutorial and a lot of information. But see you next time, man. And girls and guys, children. There's like 11-year-old producers now. All right. Anyway, I'll holla.